Come on in, welcome to my home. Today we are talking about my top 5 favorites for July. Now, I am going to tell you that you might have seen these show up in some of the other videos, simply because I wouldn't have these as favorites until I've had them long enough for them to become favorites. So they are pretty cool, and some of them you can get from my affiliate links with Amazon, some of them are just direct links to the companies. You have to check the description down below to see what they are, but let's hit them, and I have been using them for quite a while. The one thing to remember about this video is that this is not a sponsored video. I purchased all of these items myself so that way I can give you an honest opinion, and this really is my honest opinion. Let's go for our first product. My number one is my Yeti 20-ounce tumbler. I love this thing. I use this thing, in fact I use this thing all the time, and I love it so much that I bought a second one. So just in case I haven't washed the dishes, which I seriously doubt would ever happen, but in case I haven't, I have one that is ready to go first thing in the morning. I fill it up with water and it stays cool. It is double walled, it is wonderful. I use this all day long. I have left it out for 2 and 3 hours. It stays very cold. It does not sweat onto anything, which I think is just one of the greatest features of it. I like the lid, I can close it off. And like I said, I use this for everything. Now, at first I was worried that it would make my water, because that's what I usually put into it. In fact, that's the only thing I've put into it recently, has been water. And I was worried that it would taste like metal. It does not. It is wonderfully crisp and clean and cool, and I'm honestly telling you that I love this thing all the time, and I always have it with me. In fact, this is the furthest it's been from me for a while, and it's way over there, but you can't see that. Alright, my number 2 thing is, once you start getting into these videos, you will see both of them show up. This is a new light. I love this light that I just got. It's a Whiz light. It is completely programmable. I can then change the color of it. I can use it as a night light. I can change the intensity of it, and it is actually really, really bright. That's the thing which surprised me the most about this. I can bring it up, I can bring it down, and I've used this and I love it, and it gives me that nice ambiance for the room or wherever I have it. And I do have 2 of these, and that we will talk about later on why I'm getting. You'll see 2 of things in various places. But yes, this is a really cool lamp. I have been loving this, and like I said, I put it everywhere. It is one of those things where it also works with my home automation system, which is using the Google Assistant, so I can program those things in. I just absolutely am enjoying this. Alright, let's hit my third thing. My third thing is another set of lamps. These are the Mercury glass lamps that I just got. I originally was only going to get one, and I used it for a couple weeks on just this side, but then I decided I wanted something a little bit more formal, and there are lots of reasons for this. Because the lamps that you see, including these wooden ones, can be switched out in my kitchen so that way I can get a more formal look, an informal look. I just like this look of these, and I have paired them with the Whiz light bulbs, which also I can change the colors of them. I like the way the light shines through it. It gives you that sort of rustic kind of fancy look to it. I'm absolutely in love with these lights. I like the way that they make everything look a little bit more dressed up. Alright, the 4th thing that I have been loving this month is my Google bullet journal. I did a whole video on it. In fact, my last bullet journal was done using the Google Suite. I have been using this all the time, and you can check out that video. Hit that eye in the sky. It will take you to that. What I love about this is, since I have my phone with me, usually 90% of the time, I can check off the things that I need to do. I don't have to rewrite everything all the time. I can make it as pretty as I want. I am enjoying that completely, and I mean completely enjoying using it, having it everywhere, and I do have it everywhere. I make sure that if I put something on my list, I will check it off. And as I've said before, I'm one of these people who I like to have like my things, to-do list. I don't like to have a random, I'm going to do this month. I'm one of these people who likes to have, I'm going to do this day, and put it on my list and then check it off. And I will do it so it gets checked off that day. And having my to-do list set up that way, having the picture, the inspirational picture that I can look at, I just find that a whole lot of fun. So I have really been loving, and I honestly mean I have really been loving my Google Calendar to-do list. The last thing that I am going to say that of my top 5 is my Blueland cleaning products. Now, I will do a whole video on this because it's going to get quite detailed, but it comes with a whole bunch of different things. I have a glass cleaner, I have a bathroom cleaner, a kitchen cleaner, and also there is a dish powder. The dish powder took some getting used to. I am loving every single thing about this. Now, what was interesting is when I first got the glass cleaner, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. But when you see that video, and it is coming out in a couple weeks, I'll explain why I didn't like it and then tell you exactly why I changed my mind on this, and now I absolutely love it. It is eco-friendly. All you have to do is get these little tablets which you drop into the bottles and they dissolve. The bottles are nice and they're even sort of fashionable, and I can have them all around and then just spray and go. Really am enjoying that, and I'm actually sort of surprised at how well I like all of these things. Well, that is my July 5 things that my favorites for July. Tell me what you think about those, and like I said, if you are interested in some of those products, you can check out down below in the description. It will have either my affiliate link to Amazon or it will have a link to that website. Now, if you go to that website, let them know that CM Coleman Homes sent you, because that way I can sort of get on their radar. Because I really am loving some of these products that I didn't even realize that I would love them so much. What are some of your favorite products? Let me know down in the comments. Also, you can tell me some products that you'd like to see me, at least test out, and we will see what we can do about that. I hope you enjoyed this. Give this a thumbs up if this is something you want to see more of, and I hope I get to see you again next time.